In this video, I'm going to be sharing 2 simple things to understand about yourself and about life that will allow you to experience so much more happiness. Not to mention more peace and more ease and more fulfillment and more. What's up, you amazing human? My name is Ben Hart, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 2 simple secrets to being happy in life. If you dig the content I'm about to share, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. And if there's anybody out there in the world that you think would benefit from this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, it'll help them find it. All right, so these 2 simple secrets, they are 2 energies that are a part of your reality, that are available to you as a human constantly, whether you're conscious of it or not. And it's really important to come into right relationship with them to understand how to really have the deeper levels of happiness and peace and fulfillment that are available to us. And so those energies are becoming and being. And so what I mean by that is, as a human, in your life, you are constantly becoming more. You are constantly learning. You're constantly growing. You are expanding. You are progressing. You're becoming more as a husband or a wife or a parent or a friend or a lover or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or in your career. There is more that for you to become all the time. You are always becoming. Simultaneously, there is being. There is the fact that right now is present perfection. Right now, in this very moment, you are whole and complete. Right now, peace is available. Ease is available. Stillness, silence, rest, relaxation, joy, it's all available in your beingness. And what we tend to do is be connected to one or the other energies. And we certainly live in a society that values becoming way more than being. And so most of us are obsessed with becoming. We're obsessed with how much more can I learn? How much more can I do? How much more can I become? More money in my bank account, more that I need to understand, more that I need to become, more talents, more service, more impact, more whatever, more. And there's beauty to that. For sure, the human evolution, consciousness evolving, you becoming more and more of what your potential is freaking glorious. Hell yeah, become. But the challenge is that certainly in our society where we value becoming so much more, we're all about progress, we're all about expansion. It can become a trap. So many of us are looking for the values that we can get through being, like the peace that comes through just recognizing right now that you are whole and complete. We are thinking that becoming will get us there. That if I become more, if I become this thing, if I get that job, if I get that relationship, if I have that amount of money, then I can relax, then I can rest, then I can be at peace. But the point I'm making in this video is becoming doesn't lead to being. Like, they are separate things that we need to learn to dance with simultaneously. We need to learn to dance within your life such that, there is so much fulfillment and happiness to be found in becoming. If you don't say yes to your calling, if you don't say yes to your dreams, if you don't say yes to your heart and your talent and the service that you're here to perform for the world, you're gonna feel like shit. Like you're not gonna be able to feel happy if you don't surrender into and put energy and attention and time into all you are here to become. At the same time, that's not gonna get you to the wholeness and completeness that beingness offers. You are whole and complete right now, and nothing you become is going to make you any more whole or complete. The peace that's available right now is always available to you. And yes, going off and starting that business or going off and giving that talk or creating that beautiful relationship or raising that child or whatever the case may be as you become is going to bring you deep fulfillment as you say yes to what you are here to do, as you say yes to what lives in your heart and wants to express through you. So please do that. Become. And as you're becoming, at any moment, recognize that you can just be. That becoming is not leading you to what you want from being. You can just be. You can be at peace right now. Right now. I'm going to post a video below that is a video I did on a practice that can help you with your beingness, because this is a place where we don't put a lot of attention as a culture. You know, it's like why the Power of Now so many years ago was so freaking popular, because it was such a novel concept of just like relaxing into now, just be. It's all good right now. And so we tend to, you know, what the challenge is as we begin to dance with these energies and recognize them and see the happiness and fulfillment that comes as we embrace both, is that we can often lean more in one direction or the other. And as I'm saying, most of us in our culture are leaning more toward becoming. More. And so the antidote there is relax into more being. Just pause more often. Meditate. That's why that's caught on so much in the last few decades. It's like, we can just be, we can just relax, we can just pause, we can just have stillness, and we can recognize the ever-present peace, the ever-present freedom, the ever-present joy that is always available to us. And also, if we're leaning in that direction too much, we tend to be really freaking hard on ourselves because we're not aware of our present perfection. We are criticizing ourselves. We have such an inner critic of become more, you should. Can you relate? I freaking feel that often. And it's a constant practice of leaning into, wait, okay, yes, I'm going to constantly become, but there's present perfection. I am whole and complete right now. I mean, what I'm really offering here is, you know, we think of becoming as, like, when I get to the top of the mountain, I'm going to feel all these things that I want to feel. But what we really need to recognize is becoming never ends. There is no top to that mountain you are climbing. And when we get that, like at first that's like, oh, fuck. But when we get that, the gift of that, because beingness is always available to us, and then as along with that, we get to freaking evolve and climb this mountain forever. There's always more to discover. There's always more to expand into. There's always more to create and express and be and discover. Like, what a gift that is. The eternal becoming as well as the eternal being. And holding them both allows for so much more joy, so much more play, so much more fun. And likewise, as I was saying, leaning in that direction, some of us lean too much in the being direction. You know, we aren't connected to what we could become. We are, you know, turning away from it. And, you know, what tends to happen in that way is like we're kind of distracting ourselves, we're coddling ourselves, we're not actually in touch with a deep being, because, you know, what's really true is these aren't distinct energies. Like, there's actually a oneness here where in fully going into being, becoming happens. But what we tend to do is we're leaning into not wanting to become, we're leaning into just trying to be in peace and just find fulfillment, is we're distracting ourselves, we're turning away. We're agitated, actually, if we really tuned in, because there's so much more we know we could become. But we're, you know, trying to find fulfillment, trying to find peace in this direction. And that can become a place where we kind of get stuck or get lost in that direction as well. And so there's a lot to say about, you know, all of this. But the point is, learn to become and be. Play with, most of us need to play more with being. Most of us need to play more with just relaxing into, it's all good right now. You know, feel your breath, feel the sensations in your body, just be, hear the sounds, whatever it is, just be. Sit in a chair outside without a book, without your phone, you know, and just be with the world. And recognize that you're whole and complete right now. And then go back to becoming, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, until you realize, as I was saying, there's just one thing happening. You know, your deep being leads to more becoming. And as you become, you relax into being. So, may you become more and more and more forever. And may you enjoy the hell out of that journey. And simultaneously, may you just relax into being and know that you are whole and complete right now, my friend. All right, my name is Ben Hart. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the subscribe button below and leave a like, leave a comment so other people can see this. Much love, my friend. Until next time.